up?
Not exactly. Who the hell are you?
Aloha! This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, coming to you live once again from beautiful Hawaii here on the island of Oahu, bringing you, yes you, the best movie reviews on the entire island. And yes, this is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man. And Saturday night, just past the opening night of Friday, that Proud Mary had opened up. Now this stars Taraji P. Henson, Billy Brown, and let's see here, who was that? Danny Glover. So it was an all-star cast. If you've loved Taraji in Empire, you know, along with Hidden Figures, you'll know that she is a fabulous actress. So I was very much looking forward to this movie. You know, as far as a female kind of empowerment movie, both as a black woman that she is, and then, you know, to break into the bounds of acting in an action movie. You know, this and The Commuter came out as far as action movies for January. And so yes, I was very much looking forward to this. I did not see The Commuter at all, and I was expecting big, fabulous things from this, hoping it to be a mix of both Shaft, Kill Bill, and even a little bit of John Wick. And, well, remember our rating scale? Shock a thumbs up. It's good to see, I recommend it. Shock a thumbs down. It's bad to see, it's junk. And, well, for Proud Mary, it is a shock a thumbs down. Don't waste your time on this movie. It is a horrible movie. I was just last week talking with a friend of mine about, oh, have you ever been in a movie, watching a movie that you want to walk out of the theater in? And I said, well, you know, not for a very long time. I think the last one was Ocean's 11 Part 3. And, well, I now have a new movie, a recent movie, and that would be Proud Mary. Proud Mary is nothing to be proud of. Which is a terrible shame, because this had so much promise, so much potential, and with the right script, you know, all of these great actors could have had something to sink their teeth into. Instead, Taraji is left with nothing to do but play a typical matriarchal woman who seems to be desperate, you know, desperately trapped, despite the fact that she's supposed to, at least from the trailers, look like this total badass. You know, where she's just, you know, melts over finding some, you know, abandoned kid to take care of in the movie. You know, I'm not going to go into any spoilers. This isn't worth spoiling. You know, I mean, I couldn't even recommend you to see this on streaming when it comes on Netflix. That's how poor it was. For me to want to leave the theater during this movie. But I said, well, I was hoping that the third act would save it, but it really doesn't. The action in this is poorly choreographed. You know, not, you know, it's like, okay, in Replacement Killers, Chow Yun-fat did not do any extra physicality, no martial arts, but at least he looked cool shooting the gun. Here in this one, Taraji can't even seem to accomplish that, and that's all due to the director and the choreography, not to mention a very, very poor story with this movie. It's it's just a crying shame how poor this movie was, when, again, it could have been so good. Again, there are rationales to where and why she feels, sorrow and pity for this child. But again, if they had tweaked it to where maybe it was her son originally, or if she had started off with the son and then explained that she was on the run from these gangsters that she used to work for, say AKA a Kill Bill kind of a scenario, this would have been so much better. But yes, as it stands, she works for a gang organization that controls half of the city. The other half is a Russian gang. So you get implications or allusions that it will progress into like a John Wick style action plot kind of story, whereas John Wick could make you feel sympathy, empathy for his dog. You cannot feel it for this child who is just rude and crude, despite the circumstances that he found himself in. That is supposed to, project, the story and plot along. It's just not worth watching. So yes, again, a Shaka thumbs down, which is a terrible shame for Taraja. She is such a wonderful actress, and she's still got a great, tremendous dramatic career. I just hope, that she can pick up the pieces after this movie and somebody can put together a very good action movie, a good script. Maybe the director of John Wick comes through, at least maybe pens a story for her. That would be so much better than this thing, which I don't even know what the heck it was. I mean, it started off, at least music-wise, it started off good, but then it couldn't even hold up to that. So at the very least, I was hoping to, like a Baby Driver kind of, this will be a good soundtrack, but they do a couple of good hit songs in the movie, but it's not even worth getting the soundtrack for. All right, thank you so much. This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, warning you, please don't waste your money on Proud Mary. Shaka thumbs down. Just skip it on Netflix even. All right, thank you so much, and aloha.